Hopefully it shows up.
Let me see.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, everybody. Normally it shows up.
There we go.
Yep.
Normally it shows up.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's live.
Oh, I heard us.
I hear it.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Hello, everybody. Let us know that you're here to chat about broken bonds and savage bonds.
Yeah.
And is it supposed to be a hero on every book?
That's what it was looking like, right?
Because there's 6 books. Is there a different hero?
I thought it was a girl. Wait, there's 6 of them? See, this is why I have questions. I have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to figure out how many guys there were, and I gave up.
So the first book looks like it's the girl.
Yeah, and then I think because there's 5, I think, going to be in her like group. So I'm assuming then the rest of them. But I don't know. This one, does it have like an owl on it? Savage Bond. So I was like, who turns themselves into an owl? Right?
Is that guy's like little animal that lives in her hair?
That's so weird.
That is weird. I have a lot of thoughts.
I love fucking
such an interesting
questions.
series.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start with book 1 and like say what we rated.
We can.
Okay, well this is
I listened to the audio of book 1, so
yeah, I think the audios are great.
Yeah, I just missed some things, I feel like. So I was just driving and listening. Oh, these comments are going by too fast. Okay. What did you guys give book 1? What did you guys give book 1 as a star rating? I know some people have been loving it, which is awesome.
Okay, I think I gave book 1 either 3.5 stars. I can't remember exactly, but 3.5.
I gave book 1 3 stars.
I gave book 1 3 stars.
Tori, have you finished book 2? Are you?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jess. Okay, I just want to make sure before we go.
Okay, so full disclosure, I'm only 60% into book 2 because I kept on falling asleep. I literally read like 2% last night and fell asleep because I was so bored, and then I was like still bored today. But you can spoil anything you want. I don't care because I'll finish it tomorrow.
Okay.
I feel like I'm liking the guys better in book 2, but I'm still like, I don't care that you're going to school and I don't care that you're training. I don't care. So
Yeah.
Interesting. So we have a lot of
it.
I don't know. I felt like with book 1, I literally had to keep stopping the audiobook and checking the title details to make sure I was listening to book 1 because I was so confused. I was like, oh, what is happening right now? Like, what is a bond? Why do we have it? Why does she have 5? Like, who are all these guys? It took me like half of the book to get all the guys' names down. And I think I got all of them. I think I do.
Oh, it took me through book 2, but I think that's also because I was listening and not reading.
Okay, wait. So. There's Griffin, Gabe, Atlas, and North, right?
I thought there was another one, though.
No, that's the other girls guy.
Riley. There's so many characters. There are so many freaking characters.
Well, because there's Sage and there's Felix, right?
Yeah, that's her. That's the other girl stuff.
Okay. But then, like, her bonds are dating people.
No.
They have, like, side people.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
okay.
From their past.
I just, guys, a TikTok that I found where this one girl was, like, introducing all of the guys. So I've been, like, I don't know how many times I've watched this, just trying to be like, wait, which one's which?
So is Knox a professor?
Yes.
North.
No,
wait, he's the councilman. Is he also a professor on the side?
Yeah, he's a professor. North and Knox are brothers. They're the...
Yes, I knew that.
Brothers. But isn't Gabe and Griffin twins?
No?
I don't think so.
Okay, maybe it's just because they have G names and it's confusing.
I just know North and Knox are super dangerous.
Yeah.
Kind of, yes.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm seeing all these names like spelt out. I thought Knox was Knox and now it's NOX.
Oh, and Griffin is like GR. Is it YPH?
It's like
something weird too.
PH. It's like Phil.
That makes me think like the owl is the griffin.
It is. Someone just said it's a griffin on this book.
Yeah, but the griffin is the wolf one.
No, Gabe is the wolf.
Oh, Gabe is the wolf. Okay.
Yes.
Normally, when I read like why choose romances, it's not this hard to keep track of who's who. Like for Seventh Circle, isn't it really easy? It's like,
but she only has 3.
Yeah, but even like with Catherine Moon,
Lola and the Millionaires. I can't even tell you the guys' names.
No, I didn't. Not Lola and the Millionaires. The other one.
Lady of Rooksgrave Manor.
Lady of Rooksgrave Manor. Maybe it's just because they were all different like things, but I was like, oh yeah, there's the vampire. It's the Invisible Man. There's like the stone guy. Like you knew all of them.
Mm-hmm.
You love Knox?
I do too. He's my favorite.
You do. Of course you do.
Okay, I will say, book 1, Atlas was my dude. I was like, I love Atlas. Like, I just need her and Atlas to run away together, and it's gonna be perfect. And then now in book 2, and I was like, wait, Knox is
a professor. He's the one that like assaulted her.
Yeah.
Wait, when did he assault her? Did I miss something?
Her like bond took over in the hallway, and he like took advantage of that, and like.
Oh, he just groped her.
Yeah.
Okay.
They made it seem like it was a lot more than what it was, because I barely remember it too, because it happened in book 1, and they were like, "Oh, but he hurt you," and I'm like, I don't remember.
But she bonds with Gabe in the second book.
No, Griffin.
Oh my god.
But so
they like bond.
Oh,
you might not have gotten to that part. Like, no, they have sex and everything.
Okay. I thought that wasn't allowed.
She smells like perfume in his room when she has to, because she has to stay with a different guy.
Okay, I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so I guess she goes into his room and smells like perfume, and he comes out of the shower, and she like jumps his bones, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And
I will say,
take me, and then he does.
And he does.
Yeah.
He could have resisted a little bit, but I love in book 2, the reason why I like it better than book 1 is because now there's actually a romance, because she's like wanting to jump every one of them. And like I love how she has to like sleep in their shirts and like with their pillows, because she like needs their scent.
Yeah.
It now feels a lot more fantasy paranormal than book 1.
Yeah. That's what I liked. I don't know if we're saying what we rated book 2, but I rated book 2 4 stars.
I rated book 2. In my heart, it's 2.5, but I rounded up to 3 on Goodreads.
What?
I mean, it's very boring.
I'm so bored. I'm so bored by this.
Did you physically read it, Michae?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, I listened to the audiobook, and I think honestly that helped because.
Oh, I remember this. Knox gave her paper an F, and she was all like, and like demanded that it be regraded.
Why do we have the N and the N and the G and the G and then Atlas and Ollie? Like, can we just? Why did we have to use the same letter? Like, can we?
Tori, when you were in the group chat and you were like, I just want her to run off with Atlas, I was like, if she runs off with Atlas, I'm legitimately done with this. Because I don't like him. Out of all of them, he is my least favorite. And someone said in here, like, I feel like he has alternative motives. And I feel the same way. I feel like something's suspect with him. I don't know. I think maybe he's too nice, and I'm just waiting for.
I was like, he's the only one that was nice to her.
Yeah, and I feel like
I don't trust the heck. You're breaking my heart.
Yeah.
But of course, you would like the psychopath one. I mean,
who's the one with the dogs? The dog that comes out and the smoke.
Knox and North. I think they both have smoke animals because they're brothers. So I think their powers are the same.
I don't.
Yeah, they have like that really dangerous power.
I don't know which one it is. It's either Knox or North. The professor is North, right?
Knox.
And then North is the councilman, and he's the one who like kind of tells everyone what to do, and like he's the one whose manor it is and decides when they have the family dinners and stuff.
Who's the one that she's like, I know hates me?
Knox.
Okay, I like him. It's Atlas and then him. They're up there. Everyone else is just like at the like down here.
Yeah.
Oh man.
This also, like, we're in her head, but like we still don't know why she's running away from or why, and like who wants her and why.
Do you want to know my questions? These are my questions. what is a bond, and why does she have 5 of them? Like 5 guys to 1 girl, right? Number 2, what is she resisting? What is she resisting? Why can't she? What powers does she have that like she can't? She's so scared of it. Why did she
liquefies people's brains?
Well, but then in the second book, she says like that's her secondary power. So she has
that's a bad one.
Powerful than that. And I'm like, what? And also, so then when you bond, does it get stronger? Like, I think that's what it is. Then you both get stronger in your powers. So that's why she doesn't want to. But like, why did she run in the first place? By book 2, we should know that. And we should know who the resistance is and what their mission is. We should know that. Because right now I'm just like, why do I care about these resistance people? Like, makes no sense. Why are they kidnapping people?
I wholeheartedly agree with this comment. And that's why I like him.
Agreed.
Half of me hates him, half of me likes him.
I feel like I read too much dark romance I'm just
like, it's just broken. It's fine.
Yeah, like just all in a day's work.
She forced fun out of him. Well, so I do think it set up like a little. It like set up the bond okay because she talks about how her mom was bonded to multiple people. Like she had one birth father. Like, whatever. What is it called when you're blood related?
Biological?
Yeah, thank you. One biological father, and then like other dads, and like her mom was part of that. And like it's like by blood though, like you can enter into a computer system and it'll like tell you who your bonds are. They mentioned that. So like you know who you're supposed to bond with. So they all knew that she was their bond.
Yes, I do know because one of the guys say something about like I knew who you were when I was like I want a shadow puppy. Listen, they were cute. They were cute.
Yeah. I'm down with Brutus. It's kind of weird that he lives in her hair, but pop off.
Oh, Jean effed it.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. Like, I don't care about her going to class or like hanging with her friend or going to a football game.
I do like, yes, that part bugs me, but it's I feel like it's actually a good balance between that like new adult feel with the fantasy feel. So we get a little bit of like both to where it kind of balances it out for me. So new adult going to class, all that BS doesn't really, I don't like it, but the other stuff kind of balances out. Like, I feel like people are split. How does the names get worse? Do they change? Because if they change, I'm screwed.
Yeah. He is nice, but
I love him.
Maybe he wants to get, because like once they bond, their powers get stronger and they're already like the strongest of anybody. So,
well,
so the world is very confusing.
And if we're talking about Atlas, just do you care if I spoil something that happens at the end of book 2?
Go ahead.
So Atlas's dad works with the Resistance. Like, is that what you got from it, Tori? At the end, when Atlas's dad shows up?
I don't really know what the Resistance is. So,
okay.
Well, they're the people who kidnapped her, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I know that guy's name. It starts with a K.
Kieran? They're like buddy? That's
I thought.
Friend? So he's like on their side, not on the Resistance side. He's like with the Bonds, right?
Okay. So do you think Atlas is with the Resistance?
Well, so I don't know. So if his dad is, then that makes me wonder a little bit. I don't know.
Now you guys are planting like doubts in my head. I'm like, but what was he doing all the way across the country that he came back? Like, was he really in college or like, was he doing something else?
Yeah. And the fact that he was so insistent on being so nice. Okay. That sounds bad that I'm like, he's nice to her and that's suspicious. But I think because he was so like, here, have this extra phone, come with me, wanting to always be around her. I don't know. I feel like he wants to almost like drive a wedge between her and the other ones and then see if he can like take her off. And then maybe if his dad is working with the Resistance, then I don't know.
So I will say that I don't think that Atlas is necessarily like bad, only because like this whole like why choose thing. I'm pretty sure like the 5 of them are going to end up with her and they're going to be like all together. But like I feel like he's not telling something maybe.
Yeah,
I do. It's like the angel and the devil. I have to have one of both. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do know she's like afraid of that, but like, why?
Why? And why did she run away in the first place?
Yeah, like just rule the world. Like, did something happen to where she ran away? Like an instance? Did she kill her parents? I don't know.
Maybe she caused the car to run off the road. Maybe she killed them and then the car veered off the road, and that's
Maybe
why
she like liquefied their brain and the car went off the road.
Of her parents?
I'm just thinking.
I
like
think
at least in book 1, things were finally getting good when she gets kidnapped and then she like kills all those people, and then it's like, okay, now we're back home and we're gonna sit here, and I'm like,
yeah. It got resolved like way too easily, her getting kidnapped and then going home. And then same with this book where it was like back to same old, and then within the last 10%, something exciting happens. But then I'm like, that doesn't make up for the past 90%. Kind of like with Pen Pal Tori, when I was like, I'm bored. Like the ending can't make up for the rest of the book where I'm bored. And I kind of feel the same way with this series, that like these cool endings and like cliffhangers can't make up for the fact that the rest of it, she's just like going to school and getting in fights with them.
Okay, well, I got to the end of book 2, and I don't remember her saying what her power was. So,
but it's like that's the liquefying the brain. She can just like kill people. We knew that.
no, that's the second.
She can like take their souls.
Yeah, she is like a more powerful.
So she can take their soul?
She can like literally, she can like sit here and just like pull someone's soul out of their body and it instantly kills them.
So she has 2 ways to instantly kill people.
Yeah. She has 2 things, and she's been trying to hide that. I don't know. I feel like it is more like fated mates thing, and that's how I think of like the bond is like a not living thing, but like it pulls you towards whoever you're attached to. Like I feel like it's strings. That's kind of how I see it. But I feel like with this whole gift thing, like do they just all share these gifts now? Like if she all bonds with them, like just her and different.
So they would all have each other's gifts?
I don't know. That's why I'm like confused. Like, what happens?
I just thought they all get stronger, so then like they're dangerous to like the government or whatever. I know Christy gave up.
Oh no, I didn't see that. Oh no.
Yeah, maybe 3 books. Okay, so we have to wait till but why does it all dragged out? That's what's annoying to me.
Yeah. Didn't Lacey read this series? I need her to come on here and explain.
She loves it.
I know. I need her to explain why she loves this so much.
That's why I'm curious about that, because I know Jess from Honest Fiction too, like she binged the crap out of the series and loved it too, and I'm just waiting for that moment where I get it. But
I thought the resistance was killing people with gifts. That's why they were kidnapping them. I mean, they were learning some history in Knox's class, and I think I zoned out. I was like, I don't know.
I don't know, honestly. I do kind of have a problem with the structure of the story. And like, I don't want to get too critical because I haven't read anything else by this author, but I think like from the world building perspective, and one of my creative writing teachers back in college was like, if you have this plot, like this huge plot twist that you're going to hint at for so long, they're like, don't hold it past the like 50% mark, because they're like, readers won't like that. It's not worth it. Yeah, and I feel that way with this book. I'm like, so you're telling me that by book 3 I'll find out why she's running? You don't make me read 600 pages to find out a key part to this story and a key part to this character. Like, that's bothering me, and I feel like that's what we're going to be getting in the later books, is all these reveals. But it's like, you would save me so much enjoyment and so much time if you would have just told me earlier so I could like understand, and we wouldn't all be sitting here talking about why we're all confused.
I will say I don't want to say it's a bad way of storytelling. I think it's an interesting way. And that's why I think I'm sticking with it, because I want to see what the author does with the last 3 books, like, or with 3, 4, and 5. Wait, how many? There's 6. With the last 4.
6. Yeah.
Yeah, with the last 4. Because like I find, I don't know, we see it from a third person perspective, right? But it's more written from what she knows. So I think like if I'm dropped into a world, right, and the character that I'm following in a first person doesn't know something, it makes sense of why I don't know it, because you're following with them. And I think like sometimes some authors have a hard time of picking which one to choose. Like, do I write it third person? Do I write it first person? Do you know what I mean? I just feel like this so far with the first 2 books probably would have been better written in a first person point of view. No, I thought it was third person.
I thought it was first from her.
Well, does she say my? Like, does she refer to herself?
Yeah.
I was listening to the audiobook.
over at me, and I keep my face blank because I left the
Oh,
way.
okay. Sorry. Audiobook then. But what I guess like then it makes like me even more confused. I always thought it was third person. I think I said that in my vlog. I might have to go back and edit that out.
That would make sense if we weren't getting information because it was from like a third perspective. But when we're in her head, I'm like, then I should know why she ran.
Yeah,
you should
know everything.
Yeah. Because it's like,
yeah, I do know this.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, with that comment, I did know that they were like rival families. Yeah. But also, I thought North was the one who put the chip in her neck.
Wasn't he?
Yeah.
They were talking about that at the end of book 2. They were like, who the hell put that chip in your neck? Who is responsible for this? We're going to kill that person for doing that. And I'm like,
it was you?
It was North. Like, is North not there?
Did I miss that?
I'm going to need someone to tell me.
Sorry, I'm really behind on comments, so.
I'm going to be completely honest. I very much could have missed that because I'd say for the last like 60% of the book, I read like the dialogue and I just like kind of skimmed everything because I was just over it.
I think that if I physically read this book or like the first 2, I would have given them a lot lower ratings. And I honestly, the audio makes it so much better because the narrators are actually very entertaining. Like she does it really, really well. And I think there's 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Her secondary power though does kill people because she killed that little kid when she was little. That was sad.
Yeah.
She killed like a 6-year-old boy.
Mm-hmm.
But they already have their powers.
Yeah, they already have them. Does they become more powerful? Like what?
Yeah.
Well, because the one girl she burned that building after she bonded with the one dude. Oh, so what's that about? What?
Oh, she had like this major but she was like she had this major like I don't know if I can say it, but
like,
you know, like, after having sex and she like burnt this building down and she's like, I need help.
Who did?
Yeah.
Her friend.
I was like,
Sage?
wow,
Sage.
friend. Yeah.
But she has one friend whose bond like ignores her now.
Well, yes, but now they're thinking that Giovanna, the guy or the girl that like makes the bond ignore her, you know, that he's tied up with, that she maybe is not his bond and that she's mentally manipulating him and that the resistance is messing with the bonds of people because then they think that Sage is the central bond because when her and Felix, you know, got together, they bonded and that shouldn't have happened because it was supposedly that Riley was the central bond. I think.
There's too many people. But
Riley and Sage are part of the same bond?
Yes. So
There could be multiple girls in the same bond?
Well, because originally they thought that Riley was the main bond and that Giovanna and Sage were like his 2 other bonds. But actually, they're now thinking that Giovanna is with the resistance and that she was messing with his mind and that actually Sage is the central bond and she's like Ollie where then she has multiple men that she's bonded with, that she's bonded with Riley and that she's bonded with Felix.
Riley's not she's bonding with Riley?
Yes. So that bond is true still, but that Riley isn't actually bonded with Giovanna and he's not the central bond.
I can't even think about them. Like there's 6 of the core people, and that's what I'm still like trying to wrap my head around.
I need a whiteboard.
Right? Like a web of showing. So there's always one central person, but then it can be different like if Sage is the bond, she can have girls and guys in it, and it's not just like one girl with a bunch of guys. Like it is with the main character. What is her name? Gianna? No.
I don't know.
What's her name?
Ollie?
The main character?
Ollie. I was just thinking the last book I read, her name was Gianna.
Blindside.
Yeah.
Also Sage, her friend, I'm sus on her. I don't know why. Again, I think she's too nice. And it's too much like, oh, she's my best friend. I do anything for her. I'm like, why is she your best friend? Is she also with the resistance? Is she spying on you? I feel like, I don't know. Or she's going to die. I feel like something's got to happen with her.
No, it was North. Sorry, I'm back to the chip conversation.
Yeah.
North was there. North is
North chipped her.
Oh. But he knew about the tracking device. Right? Oh.
Oh wait, so they were whoa. Go back to that comment. It was being sent to someone on the East Coast. Is that
Well,
Atlas?
someone said that's where Atlas's family is.
That's what I'm saying.
So Atlas's mom knew about their locations.
He has a mother. What? I didn't realize he had a mom. Yes.
Sage freaks out. Okay.
Okay.
And then she
the
burned
council
the
not North.
But North is part of the council. He's a councilman, so it is him.
This is so funny.
Christy, I feel that.
I mean, it is very chaotic. I will give the author that. It's very chaotic. Okay, but when do I understand everything? When does it all click in my head? Because I feel like I can't keep track of any fantasy romance now.
Mm-hmm. When I'm telling you, I felt legitimately stupid reading this first book. It said like it would take me 4.5 hours when I started on my Kindle. It took me, I guarantee, like 6 hours because I was constantly rereading things. I was getting so distracted so easily. Ugh. What do you want? Where's your light?
But then they waste so much time saying she's like going to the coffee shop and meeting Sage. I'm like, tell me other things. I don't care. And then like the training parts too, where then they have like these simulations, and then I'm like, what is the point of this?
Yeah.
I think it's trying to do too much.
Yeah. It's serving Divergent vibes, doing these little simulations.
Right.
Ugh.
So I think, you know how we usually will like tell, like an author will usually tell a story, like there's a starting point and an ending point, and each book or how the book goes is like linear, right? I think because we have so many characters and so many different stories, she did this. Like she just dropped it like in the middle, and then she's just going forward, but she also will have to explain what happened in the past, like why she left, all this stuff. Do you know what I mean? And it's a very chaotic.
Yeah.
But how did he not know if he's a councilman?
Yeah.
What'd you say? They didn't know he was a councilman?
No, someone said that North had the tracking device on Ollie's phone, but he didn't know that it was actually in her body. But then people were saying that the councilman put the tracking device in her body, but he's a councilman.
Yeah. Yeah. How are you guys not getting confused?
Yeah. I'm confused how you're not confused.
Because there's just so many characters and still so much we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I think I honestly feel like introducing Sage and all of that bullshit, that's why I don't remember. I wipe it from my mind because I'm trying to keep track of like what their like the core story is. Do you know what I mean? Like she needs to put all of Sage's bullshit in her own book and series.
Yeah. That's why I feel like in reverse harems, I like that it's normally pretty just focused on the people involved in that situation.
Yeah.
And you really get a lot of side characters, which I think when you're dealing with one couple, I love to have side characters. I love for them to have friends and have other conversations. But when there's already 4 or 5 people in the relationship, I don't need any outside people. There's enough conflict going on with this group that you're right, Tori. Sage should just have her own book somewhere.
I think about it as like a series, right? You have like a 5-book series, and each book has one couple. So it's 10 people that you're keeping track of in your mind. And by the time you get to the 5th book, or the 4th book, you may or may not have met the hero or the heroine, right? So like while you're in the first book, you have like 4 characters, 5 characters. That's like as much as my mind can do in one book, like being introduced. You know what I mean? So dropping in this world where you have 6 main characters and then all these other characters, and you're trying to figure out everything and who everyone is and what they're doing in book 1. I'm like,
it's just a lot.
It's a lot. I'm trying the best that I can. And Christy, I have no idea what you're talking about. So
we don't know. Like she still won't say. She's just running from the resistance.
A lot.
Is it because of her power? Because she doesn't want it to be stronger?
I'm pretty sure, like, what I get from it, she ran because with a bond, your powers get stronger, and she knows what her powers are. I mean, she basically takes the life of people, but at the same time, I'm just like, control it.
Well, now she especially can't because of the bond.
Yeah, and she kept saying that she did it to keep them safe and she did it for their best interest. And is it like because then they would get more powerful? But then she didn't even know what they did. So it's like, so you don't ask. So that's not a reason. I don't know.
I don't even know what all the guys do. Can someone explain this to me? What does Gabe have? What is his power?
He shifts, right?
Yeah, he's a shifter. Anything he wants.
Okay.
Like any animal, I think.
Okay, what does Griffin do?
One of them can tell when people are lying.
Oh, I think that's Griffin.
Because I just read this where he just like spewed out literally everyone's power in like 2 pages. And I'm like, what is happening?
I think that's Griffin.
You can tell people lie and he can read their emotions.
But I thought if Griffin can read people's minds, how does he not know what Ollie's powers are? If
she can't read their minds, he can just tell when they're lying.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
He can ask like guiding questions to kind of get what he wants to know. But if she doesn't answer, then he can't tell. Like he can't make her tell it.
Yes. That's why she's like, talk to Nox so I know he won't hurt me before like staying the night with him.
Is this indie published? This is indie published, right?
Yeah.
It has to be.
I don't think she didn't kill her parents. The Resistance killed her parents, right?
Yeah, I don't think she killed her parents.
I mean, that's just me speculating.
Yeah, like Tori, we were speculating that maybe she did, and that's why she ran. But it didn't say that. I don't think. And one man in particular.
So is she running because she doesn't want the Resistance to find her bonded? But she's not bonded yet.
But like everybody knows who she's bonded to. Like everybody knows.
Yeah, it's like common knowledge, right?
Yeah.
Okay, North and Nox have these nightmare people things.
Yeah.
Animal things. Death Eaters.
Right. Wait, so what can Atlas do?
He's a shield.
Someone just said Atlas is a shield. Oh, wait.
A shield to what?
Remember when they were kidnapped, he like helped shield them from people at the end of book 1?
From what though?
Like the bad people.
Okay. Like their powers, you mean?
I don't know.
He's indestructible.
Oh, he is, right? Because like if they thought a bomb was gonna go off, like
he
bomb
shielded
would go
her.
off and he wouldn't get affected.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense because every time anything happened, he would like throw his body on her. I'm like, whoa, that's a lot. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, and then North has the like shadows things.
The Death Eaters.
Yeah. That's what it seems like.
She killed her parents? I thought they just.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, but also, like, this college makes no sense to me either, so I can't tell you what these classes are.
Yeah. Okay. But, like, why did they take her?
Like, when did we hear she killed her mother? They were in a car accident.
Yeah.
She killed her mom and her mom's bond since she didn't know how to control her bond and power yet.
Because that's what we had speculate. Oh.
So do we not know? Are people spoiling the books then? I don't remember this happening.
Yeah, because Tori and because we were speculating that we were like, maybe that's the big secret. So I guess that is.
Can someone tell me if this is in book 1 or 2? We're only talking 1 or 2.
Because we haven't read past that.
Wait,
but I thought everyone knows who her bonds are. And her bonds.
It's in a computer. You can look it up. You can Google it.
Come out.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. That's all I need. I just need to know that it's coming.
She didn't. Okay, at the end of book 2, she doesn't kill her parents.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
The bonds are what's pulling it out right now, though, in book 2. I don't have the physical book. I don't want to, like, go through trying to figure out.
Oh, I already returned it to KU. I don't know.
I mean, I could try to listen to the audio. How long is the epilogue? What epilogue?
Yeah, I don't. Well, maybe I got to that point and I was like, screw this. Just went to the next one. I don't know.
Jess doesn't read epilogues, we know that. So
I almost was it this book? No, it was the Calamity Montana book where it was like bonus epilogue, and I was like, I don't want to listen to this, and I almost stopped, but I continued. I was like, no, I have to finish it. But I don't remember this happening.
Yeah.
oh, book 1 epilogue, y'all.
But then Allie said it's in the prologue.
What prologue? Prologue of book 1 or prologue of book 2? Book 1, right? I want to bang my head against this desk.
Honestly.
Like, it shouldn't be this hard. I shouldn't have this many questions.
Right.
And I know that I don't pick up everything when I read books, like in detailed books. But
I remember this because I vividly remember this scene.
Yeah, I do remember that.
I remember the prologue with her talking about being in the car with them and like how she's really close with one of her dads,
Mm-hmm.
even though he's not her biological dad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so the powers saved her, not killed her parents, though.
okay, but how does she have? What power does she have to protect? I thought she only kills people.
The Resistance doesn't know who her bonds are? I thought everybody knows. We know now. Like,
No. Listen, if Atlas is part of the Resistance, then the Resistance should know who her bonds are because Atlas is one of her bonds. Okay, it's a spoiler. Okay. No more talking about the parents. We're not supposed to know anything about the parents then. Okay, cool. I need to know what Sam rated these books. I need to know.
If she liked the watch, she'll have loved it. She'll be like 5 stars.
I'm going to text her really quick.
Did Cheyenne finish?
I don't know.
I thought she wasn't liking it.
She wasn't liking it last time I talked to her.
This is a lot of fantasy. There is a lot of fantastical elements, so I know she doesn't read fantasy like that much. So
yeah.
I wonder if that was like the reason why she's not liking it.
I was voice memoing her when I was driving home from dinner, and I had asked her, and I didn't get a chance to open it before I hopped on here. So she might have said it. I don't want to like listen to it now, but she might have said what it was. Hold on here. I'll try to listen and see if she said.
Mackie. Oh, happy birthday, Mackie. I know it's your birthday.
Oh, yeah, yesterday, right?
I thought it was today. Maybe not. I know she's like 12 or 14 hours ahead of us.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay, but then this is annoying because if we're already 2 books in and have no answers. Cheyenne definitely did. Did Sam start?
Yeah, she's on book 2. Well, she said she had to listen to book 2 today like I did, and I think while she was unpacking, she is listening.
Okay, but does this mean that it happened before or after the accident?
Well,
she may feel guilty.
I wonder if she like exploded her powers and that made her like.
I agree with this. Yeah, so I feel like she didn't cause the crash, at least like from what we know.
But that's a very vague like sentence, so you can take it as it is. Like,
You can.
Is the author trying to be extremely vague for a reason?
Okay, so Cheyenne just finished the first one, and she said that she liked it. She likes how possessive the guys are of her, but she called the heroine a whiny biatch. Didn't like her, and hasn't started the second one yet. But that she was not that she didn't like hate it or anything. So
Okay.
I just don't think I read a lot of fantasy that is like new adult, like they're in college. So I'm like, give me the fantasy. I don't want the mundane.
I do agree. She is very like limp noodle-esque.
Limp noodle-esque, Tori.
That's what I described, like those heroines that are just like they're lip noodle. Like I don't know. They don't have any. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be adult too. Like it seems the cover seems very adult. Yeah, where's Jess? From Honest Fiction, sorry.
Oh, did Victoria love it too?
I think she did.
I'm liking like the romance. I definitely like more in this book because you can tell now that they're actually all attracted to each other and really like each other. You didn't have any of that in book 1.
No. I like the tension in this book. Like book 1 didn't have anything. She was just like, no, don't touch me. No, don't touch me. Like constantly.
Yeah.
But I feel like book 2 we have that like tension that's building up. And I swear if we have to wait till book 6 to get anything, I'm gonna be really pissed.
If there's not a single group activity.
I was gonna say, are there group activities in this series? People need to
because if there's not,
let us know. But I
agree.
Can you see them all sharing though? Like Knox and North. But also they're brothers, and I don't want a group scene with brothers because that's weird.
Oh, I do. Give it to me.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
I know Sam. I know that's a Sam. That's a no-go for Sam, but give it to me.
Yeah, I'm down.
Like, give me a Caleb and Noah scene, like from Credence.
Sounds like Credence, yeah.
I need that.
Well, it's probably gonna be like book 6.
But wait a couple what? Like wait a couple like book 4?
I'm excited for that.
Like dark as in, I mean, give me the darkness.
Give me a damaged bad boy. I'm here for it. Thank you.
Okay, book 3 definitely has more spice. Okay, cool.
Okay, but
what
I mean,
3?
like,
it has to be Griffin.
her into, because then that's not as exciting.
Oh, or you mean her with 3 guys?
I'd like clarification, please.
Don't spoil, but you know, give us a little something to keep us going.
I need something to look forward to.
Yeah, but I just feel like 600 pages. If this was supposed to be a fantasy romance, book 1 had no.
Don't they get really long?
Yeah, they do. Like book 5 is 600 pages.
Okay, well, this is a little.
Oh, that's not as. I mean, I'll take it, but that's not as exciting.
When there's 5 of them.
Yeah.
Even if we get like her with all the guys like separately, at least like just get it rolling, start bonded. Like you already did it once. Like screw it, just keep going.
Yeah.
Book 3 is 541 pages.
Let me see what the audio is because I have the audio for book 3. Jess, I think you might. I don't know if you want the audio, but
I'll have a 3-day weekend before our next live show, so I'll be fine.
I got only thick books to read this month, so it is what it is.
I saw you started Magnolia.
Wait, so who is on the cover with like the scorpion on him? Is that supposed to be Gabe? Because there's a wolf in the background too. This one?
Maybe. So who's this one? Who's this one? The one that we just read. Oh, sorry.
Is that Atlas?
Wait, but I don't get it. So there's 6 books, but and so there's her with 5 guys. So book 1 was her.
Yeah, book 1 is her definitely because she has silver hair. Thankfully, she doesn't have red hair.
I like this one. I'm assuming is that North because of like the is that supposed to be like shadow creatures?
Oh, book 2 is book 2 is Griffin.
Yeah, because of the owl.
Because why would it be an owl?
Because he can transform into anything.
Oh, someone said that this one is Atlas because of the tattoos.
Oh yeah, he's the only one that has tattoos. Yeah, that's why.
Isn't Gabe the one who can?
Yes, then why is the wolf on that one?
Or is it just like
can't shift?
Or is it
why
just
is
like
an owl on Griffin?
Different things from each person on every cover? Like you see the beetle thing. You know, like there's 6 people, and I wonder if there's like something symbolic on every cover.
Okay, so book 2 is Griffin.
Yeah.
Book 3 is North.
Book 3 is my favorite. That one's a pretty cover.
But that has another animal in the back. Oh, there's a snake around his neck. Book 3 is North. Which one's Knox then?
5? Book 4 is Gabe.
Oh, because he's like Golden Boy kind of vibes.
Oh yeah, and there's the panther in the background, so that's definitely Gabe. Does book 6 have a cover yet?
I think so.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
that's a spider
book
on
6,
it.
it makes sense. That's Nox. That looks like damaged. That one.
Oh, I don't like it.
I need to
Spider.
like, write this down. Gabe is blonde.
Okay, someone said book
Oh.
2 is what different point of view?
Ooh, let's.
I'm intrigued.
Michae, like you just flipped your hair like that.
Let me grab my Kindle and let's fire it up because I did download book 3 already. Hold on.
They always save the like dark bad boy for last. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Griffin is 2. And is it just like because who gets the most attention in the book? Because like,
or is that the who she bonds with in each book? Because Griffin she bonded with in book 2.
Or we're gonna have to wait till book 6 for.
I was just gonna have to wait till book 4 with Atlas. Dang, man.
This next book is going to take me almost 11 hours to read.
It's 10 and a half hours for the audio.
That is wild. Oh,
That's
yeah.
it?
So Ollie's name is on the prologue. Oh, Ollie's name is on the prologue, and it hasn't been so far.
Oh, to show like there wasn't another point of view in book 2, was there?
Oh, chapter 1 is North.
Oh
No,
Okay, yeah,
it's only,
it's his book is book 3.
yeah. And no, I don't book 2. I don't think so. I think it was only Ollie the whole time in book 2.
Someone said I think it's who she bonds with in each book. That's my guess too.
So we have to wait till book 6 for full group activities.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, you could do other things with someone before you bond with them. Maybe
But I don't
Knox,
think I've read one. Well,
Knox seems
did
like a
Lady
guy
Bird-
who likes to watch. So maybe he's like watching.
did Lady of Rooksgrave Manor have a full group scene?
I think so, but it was like everyone in one room.
Okay.
Jess, I'm excited that you and Lacey are reading Company of Fiends. I'm 33% into it so far. And there
You
is
like
a
it?
cool dude who's like the Gemini, they call him, and it's like one person, but he splits into 2, and one is pain and one is pleasure. It's so cool. I'm down with Constantine.
Is that book 2?
Yeah.
Is the stupid invisible man in there?
No,
It's a completely different set of characters.
Oh,
I really like the Invisible Man. You didn't
I
like
hated
him?
him. No, I hated him. He was so weird.
I liked him.
No, it's all new characters. It is referenced, like the manor is referenced, but no, at least as far as I'm in so far, no crossover yet.
Well, so far, book 2.
I don't remember this.
Oh, Sam said her ratings is 3 for book 1, and she's undecided on book 2.
Okay.
Undecided as in bad, low rating?
Christy, are you sure? Because I physically read it and I'm
Sure.
I returned it. I don't know. Maybe it did and I just bypassed it, but I don't know.
Hang on.
I was 99% sure that it was only Ollie's.
Yeah, prologue is North.
In book 2?
Yeah.
Did I just miss that?
I
Yeah,
would have run away.
Hi, Crystal.
Hi, Crystal.
Yikes.
Oh my god. How have we been talking for an hour and we're still hella confused? Oh, Sam said she liked it better, but not a whole lot. So maybe 3.5. That's what she said about book 2.
Wow.
Yeah. She gave book 1 3 stars, book 2 undecided, but she's leaning towards a 3.5.
Wow.
We'll see how I like this bonding and what I rate it.
Are you gonna finish it tonight or no?
I don't know. I have 40% left, but I just read.
Is there an audio? Because I don't think I can do physically for the rest of these books.
All of them, I think, but book 5 and book 6 comes out like 3 days before live show.
We might have to push that one back if I have to physically read that. Wait,
What do you mean?
Michae, I don't know how you're physically reading these.
Well, I can't like listen So I have no choice. But like I said, I'm dedicated. I'm committed to this readathon, but I'm just saying it might be a lot more of like I'm just skimming if I'm not liking it and just reading the dialogue and kind of making it through, because that's a long time to sit and read a book for that you're not liking.
Okay, wait, there's no audio?
I know.
Not of later books because they're newer.
I know. She wants to contribute.
Through book 4.
Where's your light?
Yeah, I think that I like it better physically reading it than listening to the audio. Especially with fantasy.
I know book 4, someone said book 4 is on Scribd. Why is it not on Audible? That's bananas. I don't have Scribd anymore, so.
Yeah. But then that doesn't make sense why it'd be on Scribd and not Audible.
Yeah. Okay, some people are saying I highly suggest the audio. Some people are like, I can't listen and read physically, so.
Yeah. I think my mind wandered too much while listening to the audio.
I was dead. Okay, book 1, I wandered just a little bit. But book 2, I was wholly dedicated, so.
Apple books.
No.
Why would Audible not have it?
I don't know, it's weird.
I wonder how long is book 4 gonna be? Not book 4, book 6, the new one.
I think it's 700 pages. I looked it up.
Ew.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Criminal.
It says. Oh, wait. Oh, it says nothing. I thought it showed how many pages. Where did I see that from then? Maybe that was.
Well, it comes out October 28th. When is our live show?
The 2nd.
And that's Halloween weekend.
Oh my god, I'll be out of town. Oh yeah, should we push it back a week?
I mean, I won't be here for that week. I'm gonna be in Turks and Caicos.
Right, so if we push it back a week, you'll be able to join, and it'll give people extra time to read the longer book.
Yeah.
That just came out, since it's not going to be on audio either.
Okay, book 5 is only 326 pages, so maybe they're not that bad.
But it's the last book in the series, so I can see her making it really long.
Like, okay, you already had 6 books to get it all together. You can't throw it all in there in the last book and expect us to be okay with it. Oh my god, book 4 is 541 pages, though.
Yeah, 3 and 4 are super long.
Gosh.
Why did it come out on a Friday?
That seems weird.
But that's the weekend for Love in Las Vegas, so I will not be reading a lot that weekend.
I want to go. I can't. I literally can't. Brandon would kill me.
I think Brandon would kill you.
Yeah, I was like, hey, I have to ask you something. And he said, no more tickets. No more trips. You're not going anywhere. No. And I was like, it's not about that. That was last night.
Michae, we're going to the Chicago signing now.
What signing?
Wild and Windy.
Wild and Windy.
When is that?
May. Who told you about this?
We got tickets.
Oh.
But
How
you have to
far is
find resale tickets.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we can find you a ticket. Well, Jess can find you a ticket.
I'm not far. I'm literally like, what? An
That's
hour and a half? Not like 2 hours? 2.5 hours?
Really?
Yeah, it's not far.
Oh my god.
So the tickets that we found
commitment.
are for 4 hours of the signing. They have like different levels.
Ah, okay. Let's chat about that.
Okay.
Just I forgot to tell you I was gonna message you. Come to Vegas.
Listen,
I don't know how much I'll be able to hang out while I'm there though. So
this is my plan. This is if I had a perfect world, and this is what I would do. Okay. Vegas is what, the 28th? Hang on. Let me pull up my calendar.
it's that weekend. It's the 29th.
Okay, so I would leave in a perfect world. I would fly out of Atlanta October 28th, which is a Friday. The signing is on Saturday, the 29th, and I would come back to Atlanta on Sunday, the 30th. My flight for Turks and Caicos, we leave on the 31st at like 6 in the morning, and we come back 6 o'clock p.m. on Friday. Shameless is also that weekend. So my plan was to get on a flight Friday night when we get back to go to Shameless so I can see everyone and be there Friday and then come back Sunday. I fly back Sunday. That's my perfect world. That
You
in
would
Brennan's
live at the
world,
airport.
yeah, but in Brennan's world, that is a no-go. So it's like 2 signings that so many people I know are going to that I can't go to. I'm going on this. I mean, I shouldn't say stupid trip. I am really excited for Turks and Caicos, but
Yeah, that'll be fun.
yeah, Christy, I do need a private plane. I need Brennan to hop on that.
Okay, but we will probably push this back. That way, also, Tori, you can join for our last one.
So is the next one in 2 weeks going to be okay, or do you want to push it back 3 weeks?
I think the next one will be fine.
Okay, because Cheyenne still has to rebook too. Because if we push it back 3 weeks, and then we can do another one in 3 weeks, it'll be like every 3 weeks now. Because the next 2 books are 1,000 pages combined.
We would be, if we push this back 3 weeks, the next one would be 2 weeks. Because we'd push it back to the 9th.
Oh, okay. I have my weeks off.
You better get on that.
Who decided the second? Whose idea was that? Was that yours, Jess?
Yeah. I didn't realize the last book wasn't out yet. And then I was like, but it'll be out by then. 4 days before.
It's weird that it's on Friday.
Well, I mean, I think that 2 weeks is, but I don't know, is enough time. Unless you guys want to push it back more.
I mean, I think I should be fine for that if I keep on this pace, but.
I was going to say, no offense, I'd rather just get them over with.
Okay, well, so do we want 3 weeks to read books 3 and 4, or 3 weeks to read books 5 and 6?
Is book 5 the one that you said is like really long?
350 pages.
Oh, that's not
3
bad.
and 4 are long.
Yeah, 3 and 4 are 540 pages each.
Yikes.
So we could always move the 19th to the 26th, and then the 2nd to the 9th. So it gives us 3 weeks for 3 and 4, and 2 weeks for 5 and 6. But that'll at least give us over a week past release date for 6 to read.
Yes.
So do we want to do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
But 5 and 6 have no audios, but 3 and 4 do.
We'll ask Sam then. What's her face? Cheyenne.
Yeah. Because
I just think about it for a second.
Because I know Cheyenne and I were trying to figure out our Smut Club live show date. And so we're doing Monday the 24th because like that was the only day that week that worked for her. So if we were looking at potentially doing the 26th that week, then I don't know if that would work for her or not.
Oh yeah, me and Sam got to schedule our live show on the 27th.
Oh, is it Nikki's? It's the 27th too, right?
Oh, what time is yours? 8? Yeah, you posted it today. Yeah. It's the 27th.
Yeah.
So I thought, dang, we're gonna be we'll probably do ours at 7.
That's fine. It literally does not matter. But yeah, so then that week, then I just don't know about Cheyenne's schedule.
We'll message Cheyenne and Sam and if we change it.
Yeah.
This was fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
And hella confusing, but thank you for everyone for answering our questions. I do feel like I have a little bit more background that I may have missed listening to the audio, so that's nice.
Okay. Thanks everybody for joining and trying to explain things to us. Tori, what's your next book club book?
For what? Oh,
for your book club?
Sanctum by Hannah McBride. I was like, what am I doing? What book club do I have? Yeah, Sanctum by Hannah McBride. It's a shifter werewolf kind of romance.
That's good for October.
Yeah, that's how I picked it. Someone just read it and gave it 5 stars. Someone I follow on Instagram, so that gives me high hopes.
Good.
Okay, keep an eye out for what we end up doing.
Yeah.
We'll be probably posting it, but
Okay, cool. We'll talk to everybody later.
bye.
Right.